welcome back. Today we are going to clean.
Clean? I thought you said we were going to shoot videos.
We are shooting a video on the movement, the clean.
Oh. Every time she says clean, I think we got to clean the house. Just, it's a natural instinct.
All right, so we're doing a movement today called the clean. It is a very functional movement. I use it to pick things up off the ground, put it up onto a shelf. All right, and yeah, that could be considered cleaning.
She's going to get me somewhere.
Totally. So I'm Coach Mara, Coach Dave here. We're going to go through it. So without further ado, let's get into it.
All right, guys. She's going to be the demo girl. I'm going to be your coach today, explaining you this movement. So we're going to start out with foot positioning. Okay, I'm going to try and keep this simple. We are going from the hang position today. This can be done from the ground, but we're going to stick with the high hang more specifically to teach you guys the movement from the beginning, and then we'll have another video going from the ground up. But first, what we're going to do is foot position. So she wants her feet about shoulder width apart. A good way to find this position is one of two ways. I always tell people she can do like 2 or 3 just jumps up and down, kind of where her feet naturally land. She could wipe her feet off like she's cleaning her feet off the bottoms of her feet. Wherever they land, that's kind of her natural jumping, standing position. From here, you want to also find your landing position, which is where you would squat, right? Because when you catch this, you're going to be in a version of a squat. So what she's going to do is she's going to step her foot in a where she would squat in a squatting position. So she's going to widen the feet out to a squat, right? She might do like 2 or 3 squats for you. Oh. I'm just trying to get her to work out. All right. So what she's going to do now is we're going to do like 2 or 3 where she's going to jump and land in like a quarter of a squat. Okay, so she's going to jump, land, again. She'll do it again. And then I'm going to have her turn and go from the side. Same thing. She's going to jump and land. Now, good. One more. Next one, she's going to hold. Now, if you notice, her butt's back, weight in the heels. She's pretty stable. She's not falling over the place. If I tell her to squat, she can go down and come up. Okay, that's where you should be. If you have to adjust your feet to land in your squat, then work on this. Work on just jumping and landing and getting those hips back and feeling pretty comfortable where you're landing. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, next, we can pick up a PVC pipe, and we're going to work on the extension. So we always want to extend the hips and be slightly behind the bar and shrug. So what she's going to do is I'll have her show you. She's going to come up on her toes, shrug her shoulders, and slightly lean back, which you can't see from the front, but we'll do from the side. Come back down. Right, she's going to do one more. She's going to come up on those toes, lean back, shrug, and down. Now, she's going to go from the side. You're going to see it's a slight lean back. You want your shoulders slightly behind the bar. There you go, and back down. Right, and then again, and down. Now, that can be very challenging in the balance at the top. Expect that, but get used to that position because a lot of people don't hit that position. One of the big faults we see is people tend to pull a little early, right? And they're leaning forward and the bar's forward here. Okay, they try and pull that bar up with their back, right? And come down. Or the other one is they tend to, bring your legs up, they tend to hinge at the hips, right? So they bend forward. And when they actually throw that bar up, it kind of becomes a curl where it's like out and around and up. Okay, we want to think straight line. Okay, so what we want to do is come up on those toes, pull the bar up. There you go, and catch like that. You can work nice and slow like this. So she's going to go again, open the hips, pull elbows high toward the ceiling, and then elbows underneath. Okay, this is how you do a clean. Okay, you want to make sure of a couple things. Okay, we're starting in the high hang, which means I don't want her leaning forward. I just want her to think jump vertically, right? So we're just going to jump. Good. Now I'm going to think jump and shrug the shoulders. Good.
Oops.
There you go.
Sorry.
Shrug. See? She doesn't listen to me. You can't
There
get your demo girl to be your wife because they don't listen. All right, so jump and shrug. There you go. Now, when she shrugs, she's going to kind of feel a little bit of weightlessness in that bar, so she's going to jump, shrug, pull nice and high. Good. There you go. And now she can actually catch it. There you go. Good. All right. So this is from the high hang position. You out of breath?
No, just getting that feeling.
All right. So this is a challenging movement, but it becomes very beneficial, right? Like she said, you can take a box, bring it up to the shoulders, because we shouldn't be bringing it away from the body. This is not efficient. Okay, we can't carry as much weight out here as we can nice and close. Okay, but you're gonna have to work on just these basic skills. But remember those, right? We're gonna start with foot positioning, shoulder width apart, right? We're gonna be able to jump the feet to a squat position. So she's gonna jump and land, good. Jump and land, good. From there, we're gonna think, open those hips, lean back. There you go. And then we're gonna think about that while pulling the bar high, good. And now, finally, we're gonna rotate that bar over at the top. There you go. Now, when you catch, make sure your hips are back. You should feel like you can squat. We should not be up on the toes, right? So if she's kind of like this, it means the bar got out in front of her. Usually what that means is it's that early pull. So bring it down to the hip. When she bends the arms early, right?
This is hard. It's hard to do it wrong for me. All right.
So she brings them up, yeah. And then when she catches, she's going to have to chase the bar and, like, land forward. So usually if you're jumping forward, it's because the bar's out in front of you. So think about keeping it nice and close. All right, we will get further into this in our next video from the ground. But keep checking us out, and I'll leave it up to Mara to finish us off.
All right, guys. Hope you've learned a few things. Stay strong, stay fit, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. Bye.